For many years, I've had my students create pop-up books to show how a devastation impacts Earth's four spheres. One example is a student created a pop-up book on flooding, another on a tsunami, but one of my favorites is how a volcano can impact Earth's four spheres. What students would do is they would access all the documents on a Google Doc, and that would include all the templates to create this pop-up book. And as part of it, they could change their background and add pictures to the background and text boxes to provide the information important to show their understanding. At the end, they would also add 3 pictures to show, again, how this particular devastation impacts a certain sphere. So as you can see here, we have how a volcano impacts the atmosphere. The background has pictures. We have text boxes with very important information, and then 3 pictures to show how it impacts the atmosphere by spewing gases into the air. The next page is the biosphere, and again, it has background information, text boxes with important information, and pictures. So in an effort to go into a digital pop-up book, I found this site called ZooBurst, and using ZooBurst, students can now take and build digital pop-up books. So in this site called ZooBurst, you can create a basic type of account, which is free, is what I did. And then you can have parts that you pay, and in doing so, then you have additional features you can add. So I'm already logged in, and when I click on my books, up comes the book that I've created on how a volcanic eruption impacts Earth's 4 spheres. So I took the paper copy and I created a digital pop-up book. And so when you go into this, it gives you the ability to build, view, edit, or delete. So I'm going to click on Build the Book. And once it loads, you will see the book that I've already created. And so you'll get to a window that looks like this. And you have a lot of options over here where you can add a picture to the foreground or to the background of your pop-up book. You can either download pictures from the internet or you can use clip art. You go over onto the right-hand side. This allows you to change the colors of your book. Now this is showing you the page narration. If I click on a character text, you can see I have additional options to do. I can change the rotation of my pop-ups. I can change whether I have different colors and where they're located. And there's a yellow circle here that allows you to place these appropriately so they're actually on the book. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the actual book that we've created. And so I'm going to go back up to my books, and I'm going to click View. And now you'll get to see the very book that I've created through ZooBurst. Introduction: What is a natural disaster? Each day, Earth is faced with a variety of disasters that change our landscape and the lives of everyday people. A disaster is a catastrophic event that causes loss of life, property, or destroys the land. Scientists study the effects of disasters to better understand how each impacts Earth in an effort to predict where or when they will occur. New technology is helping to better understand these natural disasters and are saving lives, property, and Earth's landscape.
Hi everyone, my name is Digger Danny, and I'm a geologist who studies natural phenomena such as earthquakes, landslides, floods, and volcanic eruptions. By learning how these natural disasters affect Earth's 4 spheres, I can help reduce damage and loss of life. Join me on a journey to see how a volcanic eruption impacts the atmosphere, biosphere, hydrosphere, and lithosphere. Let's get started.
Can you tell Digger Danny how volcanic activity can harm the air or atmosphere surrounding Earth?
As you can see, these volcanoes are sending hot ash and poisonous gases into the air or atmosphere. As a result, the air, filled with carbon dioxide, sulfur, and hydrogen sulfide, becomes unbreathable and plants and animals begin to suffocate. Eventually, this ash will rain down, covering the land, making it difficult for all living things to survive. Look at this National Geographic video of how volcanic eruptions impact Earth.
How do volcanic eruptions disrupt the biosphere?
During an eruption, hot lava flows down the sides of the volcano quickly, covering the land. This hot lava can reach temperatures ranging from 700 to 1200 degrees Celsius and can move a great distance before cooling and becoming a solid mass. As it moves along the ground, it will quickly burn plants and animals, biosphere, in its path. This video shows how scientists use technology to observe volcanic activity and predict a possible eruption.
Flowing lava can clog rivers, lakes, and streams, changing the health of these systems. Some waterways may take years or decades to recover from this catastrophic event.
I am standing next to what was once a beautiful river. During a volcanic eruption, hot lava can flow into nearby rivers, lakes, or streams, clogging these beds. This may cause a rapid rise in temperature and the formation of poisonous gases. Plants and animals will not survive, and the river or lake hydrosphere may take years to recover.
Do you know volcanoes can damage and help the land?
Look at how a volcano has scarred the land. Lithosphere. Hot lava will flow along the ground, igniting all combustibles such as plants, trees, homes, and forest litter, dry brush. Since lava can vary in its flow rate, many animals are able to escape this lava by running away. Plants in its path will be burned, leaving skeletons of what were once beautiful structures.
So what have you learned about how volcanoes impact Earth's four spheres?
Luckily, our planet can rejuvenate quickly, and scientists have found that this disaster actually may help Earth's landscape. Fires, caused by hot lava, can clear the land of dead plant matter, create new places for life to inhabit, and re-establish the ecological balance of an area. Like many disasters, volcanoes provide an opportunity for the area to regrow and be renewed through the introduction of new plant and animal species. This article discusses how scientists can study how quickly the land can recover after a volcanic eruption.
Wasn't this volcano adventure amazing?
Thanks for joining me on this journey around a volcanic eruption site. Maybe you are considering becoming a volcanologist or geologist like me, Digger Danny. Feel free to view this link to learn more about geology careers.
Science is fun. Would you like to make a small-scale volcano? Follow this recipe and watch it explode.
Here is my recipe for making an active volcano right at home. Have fun and remember to always practice safe science. Bye! Thanks for joining me, Digger Danny, on this educational journey. Be sure to read more about Earth's natural disasters.
I found using this site to be very engaging and a lot of fun doing the research and finding appropriate pop-ups to use in this book. And if you upgrade to a better subscription to this site, you can actually wave your hand in front of the computer and that will turn the pages. So the options for building a very creative pop-up book exist, and to be able to go from creating pop-up books like this that were paper copy to one like this really adds a lot of depth to your lesson.